have you ever had somebody maybe that's a direct report to you that hasn't worked out, and how do you pick that up in the kind of the onboarding process?
I think the easiest signal for me is the kind of bias to action piece. And I think if you're joining a company around our size, growing at our growth rate, the business is fundamentally changing every 3 to 6 months. It's the pace is it's different than a bigger company. It's different than a smaller company that's growing more slowly. And so anyone that's going to be successful in this kind of environment, has to have a bias to action and move quickly. And so the kind of most telltale sign is, they're just not shipping whatever, on the go-to-market side, it could be they're not getting themselves up to a level where they're performing activities within the first week or two, or they're not coming and asking enough questions and showing enough curiosity of like, hey, I kind of get this piece, but about the product, but I don't get this piece. Like, who should I talk to about that? I listen to these 5 calls and I have like these 3 to 4 questions about what I learned there because I don't understand what this means. And I did a prompt in '03 and asked about it, and like some of it made sense, but I think there's still a gap and I'm missing it. And here's what it is. So stuff like that. If I'm seeing kind of the biased action along those lines that I just described, great. If I'm not seeing a lot of that or a lot of like, hey, I get it, like everything's good, I start to worry a little bit. Just to draw a line on that quickly for my own onboarding here, just like most startups, that they're I sat down with one of the leaders here on the go-to-market side, and I was like, I'm locking you in a room. We're spending hours together because I don't know anything about what's going on in this company, and we're going to start working on this doc together. I'm building questions as we're talking. We're going to go back to these questions. It's I'm forcing now. I had the seat and the kind of authority to do that, but I think anyone can kind of build their own onboarding in that way to help get them up to speed as quickly as possible. And I'd expect that at a stage of business that we're at.